Yo guys, what is up? It is Nick. We are back, and I'm going to be starting a new series today on Pokemon Go. This is just going to be a series of different things, whether it's just little tips or tricks recorded like this, or videos out at a park, or just walking my neighborhood, or just simple stuff like that. Maybe I'll go explore just weird areas, just in general around my town or whatever, and hit those up so that we can, try to catch all the Pokemon, I guess. But this is just going to be a little bit of an intro episode. I'm just going to go over some simple stuff that I wanted to go over. First of all, there's this nice Pokestop across from my house. It takes me like 2 minutes to walk there. Not even like a minute to walk there. So that's really nice. I go about once a day, or if I drive, I'll stop there on my way out of my subdivision, and then I'll go ahead and stop at it again once I'm, getting home. Another good area is the Lake House because it's got a Pokestop. I want to say it's like 2 minutes down the street or something like that from my Lake House, so that's always really nice. Only went there once since this app has come out. I think there's a gym there too. There's like 3 gyms down in that direction from my house, but obviously those are a little bit of a jaunt. There's a gym down this way as well. I'm gonna go take that gym, I think, tomorrow maybe. But let's get into the meat of this video. Let me know what you guys think of my, I guess I'll call it my custom overlay on the outside. It's not really that custom. It's not really that well done. I should probably have get a graphic designer to do it for me, but this is what we're rolling with right now. I put it on. That's going to be the overlay for tomorrow's video probably. I'm going to a park tomorrow. I'm going to do some recording, so whenever that video comes out, I'll go ahead and use this overlay because it says what Pokemon I'm hunting for, obviously, but I just wanted to put it on this so I could get your guys' opinion. There's actually a Pidgey here, so let's go ahead and catch this Pidgey. You can see my recording software. Sometimes with my Pokeballs, like if I'm oh my gosh, Pidgey. Really? Would you just get in the Pokeball, please? I had a couple issues. Oh my gosh, Pidgey. I've had a couple of issues with Pokemon like not getting caught. I just run away. If they eat too many of my Pokeballs, I'm just taking it as an L. Like this. Okay, I thought I missed. I had an issue earlier, like when if a Pokemon is like down low, like my bed level, like if I'm laying on my bed, and it's like bed level high or a little bit higher, it gets hard to like actually hit the Pokemon with the Pokeball. It like keeps zooming past it, or it won't get to it. You won't flick it far enough. It just, I don't know. It gets kind of weird. I don't know if that's just me. But let's get into this video. Items, obviously, I thought I'd just show this real quick. These are the items I'm rocking. We've got the lure modules that I want to go test out. So in a video soon, I guess I'm gonna go sit somewhere. Probably try to find a coffee shop or something like that, and give these lure modules a test. If nothing else, I'll just go sit in my car over here at the church, and we'll just give it a go there, and I'll just listen to the radio or something while I sit there for a half hour and see how those lure modules work. I think that's all the items. I'm going to have to discard revives here soon, if nothing else. Also need to start using more raspberries. Pokédex-wise, there's a quick look at my Pokédex. Obviously missing a lot of stuff, but I don't think anybody's completed the Pokédex yet. If they have, they are a god, and that's just insane. But that's my Pokédex. I have 38 out of the 136. And then I would assume they're going to add more stuff. I'll talk about that near the end of the video, but let's hop into the Pokemon, the meaty part of this whole thing. We'll go with my favorites first. I'm not going to talk about everything, but I will talk about my favorites at least, and I'll give little tidbits about everything else. Vaporeon, this is my favorite Pokemon I have on this app, not my favorite Pokemon overall. I think it's probably my least favorite evolution out of like Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, Umbreon, Flareon, uh, Jolteon, and those five, like the original five. I think Vaporeon is probably my least, but I still really like it. And in this app, I really like it because it's my strongest combat power Pokemon at 637, and it hasn't been powered up with any candies. As you can see, I've got 26,000 Stardust. I don't think I've upgraded any Pokemon except for my starting Charizard. I just haven't. At this point, the gym battles aren't that hard. Like, I could beat them with crappy Pokemon, so my 637 hasn't even fainted while me taking gym, so I don't really know what else I'm like. I need to power up. That's why I'm just waiting. Maybe eventually I'll get a 700 Vaporeon, and then I'll have to level it up because at that point in the game's life, maybe 700 won't get it done. But at this juncture, I'm just saving my Stardust because I wasted some early, and then now I've really figured it out is that you could use a bunch of Stardust and a bunch of candies leveling something up, and then you could just eventually catch something that levels that just out levels that Pokemon that you wasted a bunch of Stardust and candies on. But that's just my opinion. Next is this Pidgeot. I'm actually really happy about this Pidgeot. If you come down here, here's the other Pidgeot. This was my first one. It was only Combat Power 252 that I evolved. I wasted all those candies to get to. But the 620 was definitely worth it. I'm really happy with it. I didn't think it would be that high. I think it was a 200 Pidgey, or it was a 190 Pidgey that only evolved into like a 3. It was only a 290 Pidgeotto, and I was like for sure that this was just going to be a dud Pidgeot, but I got to 620, and I'm really happy about that. Next, we've got Butterfree, which actually just hatched today, right? Or yesterday, I guess, technically now, because it's 105, but today, in this sleep cycle, I guess. I haven't gone to sleep yet, obviously, but this Butterfree, 452, I'm really happy. I really wanted a Butterfree, and I could not find Caterpies for the life of me. For like a day and a half, I was just no Caterpies. I just couldn't get it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just want a stupid Butterfree. Everybody is catching Caterpies and complaining on Twitter and stuff, and I was like, I can't find any. And then I had a nice little run today. I think I caught like 13 Caterpies or something like that, some crazy amount. I had like 2 before today, so it worked out really well. But moving on, Flareon was my first evolution. It was my strongest Pokemon for a while there. I really like this Flareon. Obviously, I want a more powerful one, but it suffices for now. This Beedrill, I believe, yeah, this Beedrill is from today. A pretty strong Beedrill, not as high as I hoped. But it came from like a 113 Metapod, so I can't really... Or no, wait, Kakuna. Kakuna, right? That's Beedrill. Metapod is Butterfree, Kakuna is Beedrill. Okay, well, it came from the Kakuna was only 130, so I'm pretty happy. It was somewhere around that. It was like somewhere low 100s. And he became a 405, so I'm pretty happy with that. I can't complain. This is the Eevee that's going to attempt to become Jolteon. I'm not entirely sure how to dictate. I evolved my first Eevee into the Flareon, and I evolved my second one into the Vaporeon. I don't know. I didn't do anything special. Like, some people are saying you need to go to the beach for Flareon. You need to go somewhere. I forget where you need to go for. They said you need to go for Flareon, Jolteon. I don't think either is correct. I evolved Vaporeon and Flareon at the same place at my house. So it obviously is just random, I think. We have the Starmie. I actually caught the Starmie. Not that much to tell about that. I found it in the wild by water. Which you don't even need water technically to find water Pokemon. I think it just boosts the odds because I caught a Magikarp at my house today. So obviously you don't need water to catch a water type Pokemon. This Eevee is backup in case this one doesn't turn to Jolteon, then I can evolve this one next and hope for a Jolteon then. If this evolves and it's not a Jolteon, I really want a Flareon. If it evolves into another Vaporeon, I won't be disappointed. I'll just be a little bit sad about it. The Clefairy, Egg, Pikachu, I actually caught him. I came home from college today, and he was just chilling on my bed. The Squirtle. I got Taco Bell this morning, and while I was waiting in line while I was waiting in the drive-thru to get my breakfast burrito, this little guy popped up in the drive-thru line. This Beedrill is special. I should probably name it. It was my first evolution, so that's why he's kind of favorited, and I'll probably keep him throughout. Let's go ahead and just go through this by number, and then we'll call it a video. So the Caterpies here, they're just kind of there. I'm going to evolve one into a Metapod, and then we'll level it up into a Butterfree. Same with the Weedles, you can see Beedrills galore, Kakunas galore. Between Weedles and Ratatats, I think I've caught like 100 of each. It's just getting ridiculous. Pidgey is kind of getting up there, but not as bad. Let's go ahead and transfer this Pidgey, get it out of here. But you can see 2 Pidgeots, 2 Pidgeotos, and this 203 Pidgey is the one that I really want to level up into a Pidgeotto. Let's just do it right now. Let's do it right now in video, see what it comes out to be. I'm hoping for like a 350 Pidgeotto. That's what I really wanted out of this. Come on, give me a 350 Pidgeotto. $350. Oh, 378 Pidgeotto. Nice. That's gonna make a crazy good Pidgeot, I think. Hopefully that just makes a crazy Pidgeot, like over 700. So that's what I'm going to be working on now, is leveling up that Pidgeot, or that Pidgeotto into a Pidgeot. You can see Rattatas and Raticates, not much to say there. I think I've transferred a bunch of Raticates. Like, I've evolved into the Raticates to get the experience, and then I just transfer them, because it's getting out of hand with these Raticates. And the Rattatas, I could evolve another Rattata. I've got 45. Spearows, I wish I could find more. People complain about Spearows, and I opened up that. They complain about Spearows and Pidgeys kind of interchangeably, but I have not had a lot of luck finding Spearows. So I wish someone would send me a little good luck, send me a couple Spearows. The Pikachus, like I said, this little guy was chilling on my bed. This little guy I hatched from an egg. The Nidorans, I actually really can't wait to get this 212 Nidoran into a Nidorino, and then into a Nidoqueen. I think it's going to be really good at 212 already. I need a better Nidoran, but the 145 will suffice if we get there, but I have a little bit longer than the Nidorans. I think I'm, was that 7 less candies. This Clefairy, hatched in an egg, like I said. Zubats, I found very limited amount of Zubats, so that's why I have a 23 combat power Zubat sitting in my inventory. Oddish, Glooms, had pretty good luck catching high combat power ones. The 2 Glooms that I caught, or that I have here, are both caught, and these Oddishes obviously were caught. This Vileplume was caught. I was fighting for a gym today in class. There was about 7 of us throughout different buildings, because 2 of the buildings are close enough they can each hit the gym. And I think we just kept rotating. It was like 2 of us in Mystic, 1 in Valor, and 5 in Instinct. That doesn't add up right, but I think it was 7 or 8. You guys get my point. But we fought for that for like 3 hours of our class, or our classes, and then eventually we all had to leave. I don't know who has it now. It'd be actually pretty interesting. I think I had it when I left, but that's not saying a whole lot. Paris caught it. Venonat and Venomoth. I caught a bunch of Venonats in one day. I caught like 6 of them, so that's what got me the Venomoth. I think I got that today. 2 Psyducks, some pretty high-level Bellsprouts. This 281 Bellsprout is just going to be a wrecker when I get... Ooh, you know what? Let's ditch this Bellsprout, and we can do a level up. We can do an evolve here in this episode. Let's go ahead and evolve this Bellsprout. I should be saving these and then evolving them when I have a Lucky Egg active, but yeah, why not? For video purposes, let's get a new Pokemon. Because I do not have a Weepin' Bell. This game just utterly drains your battery. It's just crazy. Alright, so, oh, wow, a 448 Weepin' Bell. Holy crap. And then 100 more to evolve it into a victory bell. And that's just gonna... Oh, God, not Twitter. Get out of here, Twitter. Twitter, what are you doing? No, what the heck? Twitter, get out of here. There we go. Okay, back to the Pokemon. Okay, so we've got the Weeping Bell now. 2 Ghastlies. I think I found 3 Ghastlies. 3 Ghastlies. One was really crappy, so I transferred that one. We've got Drowsies here and Krabbies, 2 apiece. This is the only Goldeen I've even seen, let alone the only one I've caught. The 2 Staryus that I've caught, the Starmie I caught, Tauros. The first Pokemon I saw in this game was Tauros, and it showed up down here in the bottom, obviously, but it never let me catch it. Like, you can see the Pidgey, there's no paw prints, which means it's available to catch. We'll go ahead and catch this Pidgey while I explain. And it was like that for the Tauros, but it never gave me the chance to catch the Tauros, so I was kind of disappointed. And then the Tauros kept like popping up, and then I could never actually catch him. I couldn't find him. Like today, there was a Cubone that popped up, and I couldn't find him. I walked, and he just never showed up. But let's see here. Let's finish this off. Go down to the bottom. And there we go. We've got 3 crappy Magikarps doing that save up to get Gyarados one day. And then we have all these EVs here that are... I can unstar this EV because I have a better EV at 230 there. Those are my EVs hoping for a Jolteon. That's what I'm hoping for out of those EVs. I actually find EVs with relative ease, so that's pretty much that. I'm not too worried about finding EV candies. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't. I'll have plenty of Pokemon Go videos coming out in the future. And hopefully this app stays as hyped and as popular as it is for a couple months at least. And we still retain quite an audience, or not an audience, quite a playership within the game. That's what I'm hoping, but we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.